Hello there, everyone, and how are you guys today? Well, we would just like to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Now, well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, I am here to do a reading on Blackpink. However, I just recently came across another YouTuber's video that talked about apparently Lisa and her connection to the Blackpink members. If you have not seen my video, I just recently did a video in this same exact outfit, actually, talking about and sharing my $20 on what I have to say about Lisa and her partnership with Blackpink. However, Blackpink is set to come back in 2025. So therefore, whatever it seems like, Lisa still loves the girls. She still has been taking pictures with Rose. Now, she may not have been showing off Jennie, and she may have not been showing off Jisoo, but what else is there to show off other than pretty pictures of them? Because they're not promoting music. Like, what are people expecting Lisa to post? You want Lisa to post literal pictures of Jennie posing and modeling for let's just say a GQ magazine? It's Lisa's page. That promotion should be on like Jennie's page, but like no hate there. What are you guys expecting them to like hang out? Like, Lisa is pretty busy. I'm not sure what Jennie or Rose or Lisa Jisoo are doing, but Lisa is definitely busy promoting and being a rock star and literally doing a whole lot of promotional videos. Did you see the videos that she took while she was girl couldn't even relax as she was getting her makeup did for the Global Golden Festival. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And there she was doing some videos, even took some photos, a lot of photos apparently. Hey, Allison, I get it. It was a music event, people like the behind the scenes. I get that. And she's literally a celebrity. Cameras are going to be following her everywhere. Yes, okay, I get that. But literally, with all that, how does she have time to post pictures of the other Blackpink members? The other Blackpink members really aren't doing much. They get to post pictures. They get to pose and dress up and attend events. That's all they have to do and post on their social media. And sure, work on music in the background. And sure, do music for Blackpink in the background. But you literally see Blackpink coming back next year. We still have, what are we in October? So we have November and December. So 2 more months of this year. And then who knows how many months longer into 2025. So Lisa I'm not sure if Blackpink has already made music. I'm not sure if they're practicing the choreography. I'm not sure how. I know the K-pop industry turns out music. Once one group has a comeback, literally in a month or two, the next comeback is already prepared, and they're just like, oh, we was already recording last comeback. And you're just like, what? How do you guys have all this time? But the K-poppers are K-pop idols are the literally multitaskers. What else do I have to say? So with all that being said, the girls are posting Lisa on their social media, or supporting Lisa in her releasing of music. Yes, it's easy to post a picture or of a video of you dancing, lip syncing, or cheering on, or reacting. That's super easy. Also, speaking of which, speaking of how busy Lisa is, she didn't release a music video, though. I'm gonna have to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed, Lisa. I was expecting a music video for Moonlit Floor. It is so beautiful. But she gave us a visualizer or official audio. I could have even done better with a visualizer. Maybe this is her dropping her teaser. Maybe she's like, okay, I'm going to see how this do, and then maybe we'll pop out some music. Not pop out a music, but pop out a music video. But like I said, Lisa is busy. Lisa got things going on. Lisa could not be in a relationship. I have no idea. Lisa is Lisa. That's all I got. That's pretty much what you could only say about Lisa at this point. She put it very well by saying she's a new woman. And that's exactly why people are questioning Lisa, and if this so-called new woman has been waiting to burst out of Blackpink. If she was that desperate to get out of Blackpink and have this superstardom that she is so claiming that she does, I mean she does, but that she's so claiming that she does, then she wouldn't go back to Blackpink. Because then she's going to think, that's beneath me. Or she's like, I gotta go back to these girls. She does not feel like that whatsoever. So she is back here again with the girls. So that just shows you. And y'all could say she was a little bit distant at the 8th anniversary. I didn't see it. She was all, maybe y'all are just low-key saying Jenny without saying Jenny, because I could see it if y'all was talking about how Lisa was acting towards Jenny. But Lisa all over Rose? Well, I'm not sure about Lisa and Jisoo. Jenny seemed to be all more towards Jisoo, or like really the odd one out. I really feel like it should be Jenny that leaves the group, and that's my 2 cents to blink. But I'm just gonna leave that one alone for a second. But all that to be said, I'm here to do a reading on Blackpink as a whole, as a group. At first, I was thinking about maybe doing like one where I pick on Lisa and figure out what is this hate towards Lisa, because now I feel like Lisa's getting the Jenny treatment, and I'm like, I'm just like, I thought everybody loved Lisa, and now like everybody's against Lisa, and I'm just like, bruh, I'm kind of confused here. But I might just because I was like, maybe I should read on Lisa, see how she feels about the group, but literally I think I'm just going to read on Blackpink as a whole. So for that, we'll make Blackpink the main female. So just put that over there. So I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to read on Blackpink what is going on with Blackpink. How are the girls doing with each other? Is there any hatred, favoritism, whatever you want to call it in Blackpink? Does one person feel like they're the diva of the group? Does one person feel like they're the black sheep of the group? Does one person feel like they don't be heard in the group? And then does one person just feel like nobody ever acknowledges her in the group? Like, it's surprisingly, even though it's 4 people, they have a huge dynamic going on between them about how they are received by their fan base. But like they always say, the true blinks will always support every Blackpink member. So with that being said, let's just see what's going on with Blackpink. Well, good start so far. Very great start so far. Okay. These cards aren't upside down. Fine. I'll put that up. Okay, my cards just seem to flip upside down for some random reason. Interesting. Just going to scooch some over some. Scooch. Okay, and then I will pick, let's see, I'll just say 4 cards for the members. Okay, I can't remember. I wish I could do this by age. So if I can get this right, I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but we're going to start with Lisa, because she's the youngest. And then the next would be Rose, because I think she's just older than Lisa, because Jenny is the second oldest, leaving Jisoo as the oldest. So hopefully I got their ages right. So that would be for each member of the girl group. That's easier to remember than by age. So that way I don't pick them just as whoever popped up in my mind. So with that, what do we see in the cards for Blackpink? Well, first I see that, first this is the card that represents Blackpink, but right above them, as I was talking about how Blackpink is coming to us in 2025, and actually, just because this placement happens to be in the thoughts, I'm going to pick up the thoughts card, which which comes out like this. So you guys could get like a quick picture of how these cards lay out. So we're going to put the thoughts down and come back to the thoughts. But what it's currently, literally in their present moment in their thoughts, is the fact that Blackpink is thinking about their commitment, coming back together. They love Blackpink. They love their fans. I think I said this last time I had read on Blackpink. They truly appreciate their fan base. And Blackpink is just wanting to come back to the people that they love. They have accomplished love. Love for their fan base, love for the industry, love for their group. They find enjoyment in it. They just want to be with the fans. They enjoy promoting as a group. They have really good chemistry, and like literally, I don't care how many people like literally try to hate on Blackpink and these 4 members and like try to like break it up and put all this negative energy. They've literally, the producers at YG literally said during trainee days, these 4 girls just stuck out and they put them together. So Blackpink was basically picked from the very beginning. So these girls had some type of chemistry, some type of bond, some type of energy. And really, if you honestly want to think about it in that way, some type of soul tie that has brought them together in this life, so that way they are close as family. Maybe they could have been family in another in another life. Maybe they could have been like a whole polygamous thing. Who knows? But they have came together. They found each other again in this life. And because of that, they are still sticking together throughout this life because they treasure each other. They treasure the memories that they've had with each other. They treasure the memories they shared with the Blanks. They treasure everything that they've accomplished, and literally they wouldn't be who they are or where they are or be what they are without Blanks and without Blackpink and without each other. So because of that, and it's some like special recipe concoct up in that group because Blackpink got the star quality that I think no other group has ever had. I know of other groups have made it past the 8-year mark, but let's be honest. How many K-pop groups really make it to 8 years, let alone make it to 7, let alone still thriving after 5 years? Like, let's just really be honest. How many groups actually make it past debut year or debut year? I'll say first and second year, because usually that's when the second comeback comes back. If the company isn't trying to churn out the group like that, they might just do like a slow turnout instead of trying to pump this group in the system just for them to flop and then just give up on the group. Yes, I've seen this. I've seen the working and the mechanisms of this industry, and Blackpink has been able to rise to the top. Of course, other groups, like if we want to go there, we could say BTS, but we're not going to be comparing groups here. I wish I could name some other ones. Twice. But Twice is a very big group, and so is also BTS. But is there really any aespa? They're new. Could I think of any other? Yeah, I think that's as far as I'm going to name K-pop names of groups that I think are pretty successful in their own right. Oh, ITZY's got something. I'm not sure if the chemistry of the group is there, if they have like a similar story, but I definitely think that the members look and aura wise definitely work together. But this isn't a reading about ITZY. So with that, what I see is that in their future for Blackpink, they are going to be, their thoughts was all about thinking about coming back and being Blackpink in 2025. And like I said, we only have 2 months. In the future, I'm going to leave it up to 6 to 8 months in the future. So that will put us in 2025. And Blackpink in that time, we're going to be in their thoughts. But the question is, what are they going to be their thoughts in? And we'll come back to that. Because before we jump too far ahead into the future, we got to look back in the past. So what I see in the past was the privileged lady. Now, because we use this to symbolize Blackpink as a whole for every single four member, then this privileged lady symbolizes somebody within the K-pop industry, within the same age range, maybe literally within the same age range as the girls, or literally in the same age range, as in they could have been around during Blackpink's time, like maybe they've been around for 5 years or 6 years. So they, or maybe they could even been around longer. Who knows? I'm not sure if like Blackpink like knows Girls' Generation or like, I forget some of the older K-pop groups. I'm sorry. But maybe they could know some of the, like they would call, what, if it's Blackpink third gen, so like do they know any second gen K-pop girl groups? And if they do, maybe these what the privileged ladies could be, but whatever it is, it's definitely some female energy that the girls had there, that was, you know what, the best way I can put this is maybe this symbolizes Blackpink as their image of themselves, because this is also up in their thoughts and right next to what is in their present thoughts. So this basically means this is what they were thinking about, this is what it's involved into, and if it's involved into their commitment and being a part of the group and wanting to be Blackpink coming together, then this privileged lady can only symbolize the status and what Blackpink has accomplished as a group. And because the privileged lady usually means, the best way I could put it, the way Lisa's flying sky high, living like a rock star, just everything. That's basically what a privileged lady is, and we're going to say that's how Blackpink is feeling. Jisoo's kind of under the wrap, so I'm not really sure, but Rosé and Ginny, I could definitely say, look like they've been enjoying themselves. It's kind of weird to say that one about Rosé, but she does seem to be, she definitely has been busy, that I can say. But I definitely know Ginny has definitely been enjoying herself. Also, she has did a little teaser, I think it was, about music that she's going to be releasing this month. Thank you, Blackpink. Ginny, you finally heard me. I said I've been waiting, and you finally delivered. I think that all has to do with the fact that she is assigned to Columbia Records. So maybe they could have definitely fast forward a little bit the haste of her music, or maybe she just needed somebody to help her get along. Who knows? It's kind of weird that she's releasing music not underneath her label like Lisa is, but two different girls, two different ways of approaching things, two different careers, even though they've blossomed from the same home, if you want to think about it, and that home is Blackpink. But I see Blackpink in the past was in a journey. Basically, they've came a long way. That's why this privileged lady was here. They've came a long way. They've done a lot. They've gone down this journey. They've became Blackpink. They've evolved into Blackpink. They've became into these mature women. When they first were maybe some like language barriers, awkward, prepubescent girls, and now they've grown. They've first were not in the media, now in the media, and now dominate the media, as in they know how to control the media and maybe not allow the media to take over them and maybe weigh them down. I mean, they possibly could. Hey, we're all human, right? Comments do hurt eventually. But all that to be said, Blackpink has came down a journey together. And even though it could have caused for some isolation, because you know how strict K-pop rules are, you can't do this, can't do that, can't be seen doing this, definitely don't do that, definitely don't say this, don't talk about if something going on in your home country, don't make a political stance because we don't need that, things like that. So K-pop idols have to walk a tightrope there. So because of that, and they could have been put on a pedestal, or this could literally symbolize YG as an institution, record company, symbolizing this is where they've came from. Like I said, they've sprouted, they've grown, they've blossomed, they've grown into this flower of Blackpink. At first they were like babies, and now they're like mature flowers, and because of that they're able to like spread seeds, grow, develop, reproduce, And even when that happens, when you're able, if you want to get theoretical here, when flowers do reproduce, they reproduce within the same vicinity, but like let's just say like the far distance, like I'm here, and then like where you are is how far I reproduced my like myself, or like my energy, or like recreate it myself, put my energy out there basically, and you're like that reproduction of that. You just like, I've created this energy because I've came from Blackpink, and Blackpink has led me somewhere. So because of that, I've attained. Well, speaking for Blackpink, Blackpink has attained a status, attained um, who they are, and because of that, they also take into consideration that the fact that they they can only grow so much as their company has allowed them, and they can only put out as much as they allow themselves to put out. So because of that, maybe some of them, like, it's, and this could just symbolize that Blackpink as a whole is on a journey. Who knows? Blackpink could have, they definitely, well, we've definitely know for sure they've made a lot of strides. They definitely did a lot in the music industry. They've accomplished a lot. They've already know that they've, okay, I thought there was a rainbow in here. They thought that they know that they've accomplished a lot, and because of that, they too can hold themselves to some high standard, if you want to put it that way. Know who they are, know their authority, know the, maybe the magnetic energy they have, know who they are. You know, get a little cocky fresh with their talent and stuff like that, because they really were able to strike a chord, get connected to the audience, and that's the hard part. You got to make the audience like you. You got to connect with the audience somehow. You got to feel relatable, and Blackpink made themselves relatable, and still continue to make themselves relatable, because they're honest as they can be going into their future. They are only as honest as they can be about what they think about and what goes on in their mind, maybe even their worries, maybe even what they plan or what they have, like what ideas they have for their future. They can only say so much. Maybe, what I don't want to say, well, we have the loyal dog right here, which is right above the thoughts. So the members have a sense of loyalty to Blackpink. Like I said, they've grown up. These are basically the only people they've literally probably only known. I mean, outside of their parents and where they like grew up before they started training, but because they started training at such a young age, half of their life has been isolated. Half of their life has been in the YG basement. Um, Half of their life has been committed to being Blackpink, and half of their life has been accomplishing a status in who they are. And half of their life has definitely been a journey. And then half of their life, they've been committed to Blackpink, but all at the same time. Even though they've been committed to Blackpink for all this time, then maybe there's some things that they can't really say, or they're still restricted to, maybe because they're still a part of YG and the K-pop industry. This limits you, period. Unlike any other industry, at least that I know, at least comparing it to an American audience, we don't restrict you. Now, I can't say the fans might not cancel you, but literally the American industry putting a restriction on you, no, they don't. You can pretty much be free will. That's why the audience determines how far you get. But in the K-pop industry, it's all about how far the label can get you to go, because you got to have the right promoters. I don't think Blackpink was promoted very well. They got to have the right music. Teddy was pretty good. He struck it every time. He was a good producer. They got to have a good company. Like I said, they were in the YG basin. I don't think they was very good at managing, but the thing, and like I said in the last video that I read on Blackpink as a whole, the thing that made Blackpink successful was their love for the group, was the love that they have for each other, for music, for what Blackpink symbolized, not only for themselves, but for their audience. They were able to see the effect that their music or their energy or just their aura presence, because they see they definitely see what Blinks have to say and talk about them. So because of that, they're able to get a pulse on what their audience likes. They even give us a little fan service. Come on now. Of course they're going to give us some fan service. They know what the fans want. They got to cater to us. And all that shows their dedication. Shows that they really love Blackpink. They love us Blinks. And because of that, they are always going to be up in their thoughts of, are they going to, especially with this backlash, come on now, this in the works. Now Blackpink is definitely going to have some thoughts up there in the air. Maybe there was some discrepancy in the past before Lisa broke out, if this is what we're all going to say. And maybe this is now just the final straw where people are just like, I knew it. Lisa always was waiting for this moment. She was just waiting to catch that big break. Okay, that's what you guys could be saying. And if that's the case, maybe now you guys got the not Blinks, but Blackpink worrying about the status of their group and their members. Maybe they could be looking at Lisa a little bit differently. Who knows? They could have been looking at Jinny differently when Jinny was getting all that hate because of quote unquote favoritism from YG. But come on, literally YG doesn't favor anybody. I don't even think they did a good job promoting Treasure. Like, let's be honest, YG is a trash company. How did they get it into the top 3? I think Hype, way before I came out of K-pop, I was standing 10 toes down that the big 3 in K-pop is SM, is JYP, and is Big Hit / Hype. YG has been what other groups besides Blackpink and Treasure? We got Meow. Hopefully Meow can bring up YG, but I'm even questioning it because they got Somi, but Somi kind of in the dungeon too. It's like when you get into YG, you gotta it's a trade-off. To get a really good blossoming community like career, you got to be put in the basement. They're just like we can't just turn out music. We got to perfect. We got to put time and energy into our group. You can't just turn out music like that. You got to come back every 1 to 2 years. So that way when you release music, fans will be, I've been waiting for that. Like literally, that is YG's tactic. And that could be so bad when there's so many groups coming out. But this is just my beef with YG. And I will forever stand 10 toes down on my problems with YG. I will rebuttal you guys. Please give me examples of where YG is a good management team. Because really, Blackpink, the 4 members, Rose, Jisoo, Lisa, and Jinny, they sold Blackpink by their energy and their charisma. Like I said in the beginning, YG said that Blackpink, these 4 girls, were something special in their trainee days, and that's why they picked these 4 girls to be in Blackpink. And lo and behold, YG is definitely correct. They definitely did have that it factor, whatever that was, whatever that chemistry was. Blackpink had that, like no other group under YG has had that. That's why I'm like, YG, is no longer a big 3. But that's just my beef with YG. I could do a whole video, a whole rant, talking about how I think YG is the worst company, and how personally I could be a little bit biased. JYP might be creeping up a little bit up there, but SM hands down, will always be the best company. They're like the trailblazers of K-pop. They always do something different. That's what I love about SM. YG could get a few tips from them instead of hating on SM. But anyway, I digress from my rant about YG. Please, if you have anything to say about YG in the comments, leave it down below. I am more than happy to continue this conversation in the comments because I have a lot to get off of my chest about YG. So with that being said, I'm going to pick on these 4 cards to see what's going on with the 4 members, each individually, to see how Blackpink is doing. So let's first off see how the maknae of the group is doing, Lisa. Well, she has a message of concern. I thought we was finished with this. If you guys have been following this channel, whenever I tend to read on Lisa or whenever I read on Jenny, the message of concern pops up. It hasn't been lately, but then it popped up with Rose. But then whatever it is, it's still a theme for the last, I'll say the last, 4 months since I started reading on Blackpink. A message of concern has been floating around. And I will continue to say, I guess at first I thought it was coming from Jenny. And then I thought it could have been coming from Rose. Now, because this card is popping up and this is Lisa, I'm like, okay, is Lisa the concern now? And if it is, could the rumors really be true? I don't believe it. I think Lisa loves Blackpink. I think Lisa, she might not like some of the backlash that she gets, but Jenny gets backlash from blinks, we'll call them. The flinks. That's what you call them. Flinks. Because they're fake blinks. And they're going to be hating on Blackpink. But, so with that, I'm not sure if this means that Lisa might be thinking of leaving YG. I thought I could have sworn I had a dream that Jenny was, and I thought Lisa would follow shortly after that. That's all my conspiracy. I wasn't sure if that was like a legit article I read or if that was just a dream I had, because sometimes my dreams can be vivid like that. But I'm going to hold off and see, because like I said, it all might change once Blackpink comes together. Like, yeah, they came back for an anniversary. That was just like a short-lived thing. How's it going to be when they come back after living their separate lives, basically? Living their separate lives. How are they going to be when they come back as Blackpink? Okay, the next one is the second to the Maknae, which is Rose. The concern. Okay, so the message is still up there, because if you haven't seen my reading on Rose and Lisa, who are buku tight like this, maybe even a little bit more than Jenny and Lisa, I have no idea, but whatever it is between Lisa and Rose, Lisa definitely seems to be concerned about Rose. Now let's see what Rose might be concerned about, because it seems like this is just a thing. I'm not sure if it's trickling down or if it's trickling up. So let's see who's next. The next person closest to the, I don't know who you call the, closest to the Unni. Let's see who Jenny is. Jenny is despair. I think this popped up for Jenny when I did one of her readings too. So they really haven't much changed from their readings. So it just seems like these girls, whatever is going on between them, we're just, every time I read on them, every few weeks or every few months, the story just seems to evolve or get a little bit clearer each time I read on them. But I'm not sure what this despair is. Like I said, maybe Jenny's gonna leave, who knows? But Jenny got despair. Rose's concerned. Lisa got a message of concern. So, okay, Unni, let's see what's up with Jisoo. Oh, Jisoo has the scythe, or the sickle, basically harvesting or cutting off. Now, this is very interesting for Blackpink as a whole, and this definitely goes up into the thoughts, because like I said, Blackpink, they love the four girls, they love Blackpink, they love what they've accomplished, they're committed, they've accomplished love, they've accomplished a fan base, they've accomplished name, notoriety, fame, glory, whatever you want to call it, they've accomplished it all. And they're pretty happy with that. And now it's the future, because now, like I said, it's going to be kind of awkward. You guys, especially like I said, I hate to go back to YG. You guys were like literally not promoting. When was the last time Blackpink released a song? Please tell me. Please tell me. I'm trying to think. I know it was something after Kill This Love. I'm trying to think. What came? Blackpink in your Born to Be Pink? Yeah, they released the Blackpink album, right? Okay, after that, when did they drop that Blackpink album? Like what, a year or two ago? And now they've gone their separate ways to do solo activities. And now they're going to be coming back in 2025 to be like, oh, don't worry, we're still Blackpink, even though we're doing our own thing. Okay, yeah, we'll really see how that one plays out. Like I told you in the very beginning, I was skeptical when they said Blackpink is coming back in 2025. But since we got the anniversary, the 8-year anniversary, I'm like, okay, maybe we could believe it. They still have yet to ever talk about a release date. They still have yet to talk about a concept. I still have yet to hear any of the girls ever tease. I mean, I'm sure they can't because this is the K-pop industry. When did they ever tease? I mean, they do when it comes time around to promote, but like, till then, what really is Blackpink doing right now as a whole? They're promoting as separate. That's what they're doing as a whole, being separate. So to come back, Lisa got her rock star she got going on. I'm not sure what Jenny is going to release. It's probably going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be good. It's going to be her own flair. Now I'm just waiting for Rose, but I'm not going to try to pressure Rose onto releasing music. I don't want to put any more pressure on Rose. But just speaking of Rose and her weight, now she got to come back and promote as Blackpink. Yikes. And Jisoo been quiet as a church mouse. Where is Jisoo? She just like shriveled up and like went into obscurity. And now she's supposed to come back out into the open and be Blackpink? You see how like each of these girls are like literally on a different trajectory in their lives right now, and they're supposed to just forget that and come back together as Blackpink? That's like literally an adjustment. They're literally the music industry. I mean, the American industry. At least Rose and not Rose, or maybe Rose could be. I'm not sure who is Rose with Capitol Records. I could be wrong. That might be Lisa. But Lisa and Jenny, they're in the American music industry, completely different from the K-pop industry. So they're all Americanized, and then they got to get back into the rigid K-pop. So it's YG, why are you holding on to Blackpink? And then I thought they had disbanded. And then it's just like, nope, they actually re-signed their contracts. All except what? Was it Rose? No, none of the girls re-signed their contract except Rose. Isn't that right? And yet they're all still promoting as Blackpink. It's a whole mess. It's completely messy with Blackpink. This is why I say YG is not a good management, because this is just weird. I will continue to say it. I've never seen a K-pop group literally have their members disassign themselves from the label, go to different labels, or start their own labels, and still say, "Oh no, wait, we still want to promote as Blackpink under YG." But we're not signed under YG. Or maybe we're signed under YG, but YG only owns us when it's Blackpink time. Blackpink is usually in the dungeon. That means Blackpink after this, just to say, oh, hoorah, we didn't forget about Blackpink, we still Blackpink. And then they're just gonna throw Blackpink back underneath the dungeon and go back to doing what they were doing. Like literally, I think I see this, because it's just a not good combination. They have like bad for why she even allow this to even happen is okay. We're gonna digress from YG and how Young Suk, whatever his name, runs Blackpink, his company, and we're just going to digress from Blackpink and however they choose to interact with each other and work with each other and whatever beef is going on between them, because there was something definitely going on between Lisa and Jenny. We all saw that for our eyes, so we definitely know there's something there, and because of that, we've now seen this shift where Lisa is now towards Rose, but then Jisoo's still the odd man out, so Blackpink is so disconnected, and then they're going to try to come back and pretend to be connected. Yikes. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my reading on Blackpink and whatever future they have going on for them. That's all I can really say about Blackpink, because they definitely love blanks. It's like that torn between a rock and a hard place. I love Blackpink. This is where I came from, but I want to do solo music because I wanted to get into the music industry because I wanted to make music. So because of that, now I have that opportunity. I have that freedom. I have that liberty to express myself the way I want to without a label being like, no, can't do that. Or be like, no, don't do that. That I get to be the one that says yes and no and writes off what I can and cannot do. And because of that, love that. That's so great, right? But then it's like they gotta like literally be so independent and then reel it back into being dependent. Because now they gotta go back to being, you gotta wear this, you gotta dress like this, you gotta act like that, you can't do this, you can't eat this, we're gonna probably weigh you. All that stuff. So they're gonna have to go back to that. Do you know how grueling, how depressing, how that, and how blah, and how I'm dead that is? I wouldn't want to go back to that. But like they say, sometimes you have to do it for the love. You gotta take the sacrifice, you gotta take the bait, gotta bite it, and just really just like show out for your fans. But hey, listen, your fans still love you. We will all support you. At least I will support. Maybe we might have to see Jisoo and Rose style, but I will definitely be here for their debuts. After that, we might have to see how their music taste aligns with me, but I will definitely support them on their debut and anything that they do. I'm always that person that's be like, hey, I'll listen to it once. And if I don't like it once, then at least I could say I listened to it. So, with that, I hope you enjoyed this video on Blackpink, kind of Lisa, and the rest of the Blackpink members, because there is some discrepancy in the group of who likes who doesn't like who thinks they bigger than thou, and who thinks that they're like, I don't know. It's so so childish. I won't say it's childish because sometimes it can be true, but in this case, I don't. I just think people are just listen. Lisa is an Aries, and Aries is going to be cocky, and Aries is going to be overly confident. An Aries is going to say, I own this stage and I own this world. An Aries is going to command your attention and have that charisma to command your attention. So just because Lisa just seems to be popping and banging and glitz and glam all in our face, that's just her sign, and that's just what she does. And she just happens to be the first one, true to an Aries, just happens to be the first one to release music since they've gone solo. So let's just take that into consideration here. A little bit about astrology and how maybe this could contribute to why Lisa just seems like she could be too much in the media, if that's what you guys want to believe. Maybe that's how you guys perceive her to be. And listen, Aries can be that way, so I'm not. That's why I'm labeling it. If that's what you guys see, that's just her Aries. Don't take it personal. They're just self-absorbed and self-centered. They don't mean to be. It's just in their nature. So because of that, yeah, I get it. You can hate that. They're like the narcissist. Yeah, I get that. I get that. And an opposite of that could also be Libra if you want to fight that, but they're literally like two opposites of the same coin. But as an Aries, that's just a trait of her. Like it or hate it, that's just going to be a trait of herself. That's just going to be something that happens naturally that she can't control. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading on Blackpink and Lisa, really. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Please leave a comment down below and we can debate YG in the comments. Maybe we can even debate the big three. Hey, tell me, has the big three changed since I was in K-pop from 2018 to, I'll say, 2021? Has the big three changed since then? Is it no longer SM and JYP? You tell me. I'm not sure. Maybe it could have changed. I don't think it changed for SM, and I don't think it changed for JYP because Twice is still kicking it. Actually, I'm not sure what other groups. Oh, ITZY's still out there because ITZY's under JYP. So with that being said, so those companies are still going out there strong and performing and doing and thriving. What can we say about YG? Like really, what can we say about YG other than meow? I will stand meow. I am loving meow. Yes, yes. Okay, let me stop gushing over meow. Okay, so with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Sunflowers.